Hi, this is Wojtek again, and today we are recording another video from the series Witnessing to Jehovah Witnesses. And today's video I would like to dedicate to tragic consequences of the changes made in the doctrines of the Watchtower Society, the Jehovah Witnesses. See, I don't know if many of you know, but Watchtower changed so many times their beliefs, their changes, hundreds, if not thousands of times. They changed their doctrines every time, telling the faithful ones, the members of the Jehovah Witnesses Society, that they have a new light from Jehovah, and that's how it's gonna be from now on. They don't realize that God never changes, that God is true from the beginning to the end, and the scripture is complete, and there's no new enlightenments coming. The revelation from God is finished. But they change constantly, they add, they change, they turn around. So today I would like to focus on especially two examples of the history of the Watchtower Society. First example I would like to use is the false prophecy of 1975. The prophecy of end of the world, the end of times. They predicted that it's gonna happen, it was going to happen in 1975. You see, many people don't realize what that really means, this false prophecy. But in reality, this false prophecy resulted in many suicides, in many deaths, in broken families, in broken lives. You see, the prediction was given to the Jehovah Witnesses few years ahead of that date of 1975. So those members of this cult, this society, they started to prepare. So the way they started to prepare is, especially young people, they stopped going to schools. They stopped following their dreams of their lives. They stopped prospering in businesses, or they started to spend all the money they have. The wealth of the families, they were completely dissolved by awaiting of this end of the time. They quit working. There was the total chaos, and when the day came that nothing happened, there was so much disappointment in those people that many of them end up taking their own lives. Many of them end up psychologically completely destroyed, and there was many families destroyed. Many of them, that's the only positive thing that came out of it, left the organizations. Thousands of them left the organization. So there was a horrible consequence of this false prophecy. And so this is one example. Another example I would like to bring, and also I'm sure not many people realize that Jehovah Witnesses have nothing against going to the military, serving in the military, until the second president of the organization, the Mr. Rutherford. He had the supposed enlightenment from Jehovah, and in about 1939 he declared that Jehovah Witnesses not supposed to join military services anymore, because this is against of the teaching of the Bible. So anyone who would join would break integrity with God and would be disfellowshipped. So there was a big threat towards them, because nobody wanted to be disfellowshipped, because there will be end of life for them almost, because that's all they had was this organization. So what happened was, this actually the consequence of this was worldwide, like the first example also. But what happened was, there's many countries in the world that actually had this draft for the military, and people have to go to army. And many of those Jehovah Witnesses that were in those countries just rejected this. And although in many places the military service could be because of the conscience some people had, or religious consciences, or religious orientation, people could change military service for like alternative service, like working in some kind of hospital or government institution or something, which, of course, without any pay for that, for free they would work, but this way they could make up for the service in the military. But Jehovah Witnesses supposed to stay neutral, because this was the teaching of the organization, that Jehovah Witnesses have to be neutral. They cannot go to the army, they cannot vote, they cannot take any political positions or any position in the government. They shouldn't even honor the flag. So Jehovah Witnesses had only one choice: go to jail. And that's what they used. That's what they did. They went to jail. And I heard of several instances where they went to jail for 4, for 8, even in some cases for 12 years, just because they rejected the service in the military. They didn't go there because of the faith they have that the Bible scriptures tell them not to do that. So they chose jails. Then depend on which country that there was more or less severe jail punishment. And that was like this until 1998. In 1998, the Watchtower Society completely reversed their position. They completely changed, and now you can go actually, and if you are able to find a Watchtower magazine from August 15, 1998, I think on page 17 you can find the article where they say that scripture is there is nowhere in the scripture that it would be against military. So they completely changed their view, their position, and so from now on Jehovah Witnesses can join military or go to those alternative services for their country. But so it seems like fine, now they can. Before they couldn't, now they can. But think of what happened. Look, there were thousands of people in jail. There are people who just left jail, or people who were in jail because they believed that this is the order that came from Jehovah, that they cannot join the army. And now they receive information from the Watchtower as a society that now they can. So their whole belief, whole faith goes in ruins, and their lives are broken, the family destroyed, their businesses ruined, their whole life uh, stories changed completely. They were ruined people and destroyed. And when they faced the organization, when they actually confront them, in many cases, organization actually put blame on them, uh, and telling them that because of their uh, conscience was too strict, they went to jail, that this is their fault. So actually they turn it upside down and put blame on those who were faithful. So this is the information I'm trying to give to you about the insights of the Watchtower Society. You see, this is the information that Jehovah's Witnesses need to know. They don't teach them their own history, but they need to start looking around and see how firm is the foundation that the society stands on. They need to find that out. So I'm trying to make this video as a helpful material for you to show them that they need to find the good way, the true way to Christ, to Jehovah, not the false way, the crooked way that leads to destruction through the organization of false religion. So if you want to watch more of my videos, I have a lot of more videos about witnessing to Jehovah's Witnesses, as well as to witnessing to Catholics or Muslims or atheists. You can just simply subscribe to my YouTube account, or just and then find all my videos there.